No, we're gonna hold it because we want to be thankful for the raid, okay? Look at this. I mean, we're getting up there with these decks. We're getting up there. What about... I just don't like the Zodiac deck, bro. How about Paint Me? Don't hold it in, it doesn't do anything. I get the reference. Do you have to do all stakes with all decks? No, but I like to have fun. I like to have fun. It's like the worst deck. I mean, I don't have the money for it to begin with, but it's the worst deck for that stencil. On the other hand, ooh, Purple Burglar Alarm. Interesting. It's an interesting idea. Holy shit. Look at that. I have $36 in my pocket. I didn't... what were we talking about earlier? Oh, boarding on the airplane. I like to be on there early. Like, people always say, like, they think they've got a great gotcha. It's like, why would you want to sit down on the plane early or just on it for longer? Would you want to sit on the, like, uncomfortable-ass chairs, like, before the gate longer and then have to listen to every announcement? And then, you know, they finally call you because you're in zone 2 because you're a Chad, you're traveling for business. You might even be in zone 1. And then you get in line and you realize that it's actually full of, like, 70-year-olds who are in zone 5. And then you're like, hey, what zone are you? And they're like, I don't know. And then you got to, like, squeeze your way out. I'd rather just be on the plane looking at my phone or something like that, man. I guess I'd make a devil card. This proves you're under 6 feet tall. Yeah, so does my driver's license, dummy. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. We don't need the consumable slot. You know, I appreciate you bringing that up because that kind of like, it was the impetus for my, where my 3230s at. Because I've been trying to buy pants. When did everybody get so fucking tall, bro? Like, I was the median height for kids in my class, aka born 1988 or 1989. It used 2005, I would go to American Eagle or something like that. If I needed to get a 3230, they were like, here's our 3230 wing. It's, you can find it anywhere. We got like every style, every pair. We got 17 of each, okay? Now you can't get 3230s. Who drew up the fucking Isaac Newton perfect ratio that your waist has to be exactly the same length as my legs? I can't get my legs to be 2 inches longer, bro, but everywhere's just got 3230, 3230, 3230, 3230. They don't make, or sorry, they don't make the 3232, 3232. They don't make 3230s anymore. I'm a 2934. That's fucked up. You got to go to like the skinny and tall store. Shit was pissing me off. Some people were like, I'm a 2836. Okay, fucking daddy long legs, James and the giant peach ass spider. Like, congratulations. I'm just trying to buy pants. I'm not trying to divide us or whatever. I'm pissed off because the world changed. 3230 used to be guy. If you drew a guy, you would draw him 3230. Now they're drawing them fucking 2838s. It's insanity, man. The world has turned and left me here. And then, like, nothing's worse, man. So you try on a great pair of pants, it fits nice. It's the rare pair of pants that's, like, tight in the waist, but still has a little flare on the leg so it doesn't bunch up on your calves and make it look like you're wearing leggings. Toe walker problems, but anyway. Then you realize that they're like 2 inches too long. And you're like, I'm not going to roll up the cuffs on my fucking corduroys. And then the clerk is like, oh, you can get them hemmed here. And you're like, how long does that take? And she's like, usually like 2 weeks. And you're like, I need pants right now, bro. I need pants today. What am I supposed to do with? They should just be making some 3230s, dude. Or maybe I got to learn how to sew. I don't know. It's all too much. It's just too much. It's all for not now. Okay, sure, let's cut him. He's witch posting again. What the hell do I like in my deck? I like a Mars in my deck. Take it. It's the right idea. Because we start with 0 discards. That's 15 mult. All the cool guys, aka me, have been cuffing 34s. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if I can rock the cuff, man. I don't know if the cuff works with the Fred Perry. Okay, here. It's a pretty good hand. I was just loving the roar of the hearth there. What did I cut? I cut 7s? I cut 7s. Let's cut 9s too, bro. Let's do it. While we're here, let's do it. I have no theme for this run whatsoever right now. I would like to make more 4 of a kind, so the death card is valuable, but maybe it's not the right time yet. Well, it's always the right time, bro. 7s and 9s, okay. Make another king of diamonds. No, we should make a spade, but we can't. You know, we can make a wild king. Da-da, da-da. You make my wild king. You make every king suited. Aren't you clubs? Well, yeah. That's true. That's a -2, y'all. Honestly, I think that, like, I'm probably the only, if I had to guess, at least, probably the only, like, moral comedian. Maybe I'm getting a little too high on myself, but the reason is, most people, if they achieve the level of superstardom that I have, whoops, that's 2 pair. Okay, so doable. They would only tell the same jokes over and over because they would become scared of failure. Because to achieve the highest highs and then backslide is a devastating feeling, I'm sure. I, on the other hand, I got the demon inside of me that says, oh, people have, they got too wise to the jokes. We got to do a complete left turn. And okay, let's subvert their expectations. Let's subvert their expectations with novelty. You know, like, I'm not just going to be bringing the same kind of, like, catchphrase-based humor that you guys have become used to on this godforsaken platform. It's just not the way I want to live my life. Some things are more important. Integrity. Egg whites. We'll be cutting 10s from the deck. I don't really care about you, honestly. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry you had to hear it this way. There's a part of me that thinks we should just be deathing for more kings. 7, well, maybe we care a little bit. You know what? We'll just fix it later. We'll fix it in post. Easy. Why? Because I rap about reality, like me and my Nana having a cup of tea. Doink. Live, laugh, love, mom, or Croc's dad. Both, please. I have no problem with either. They will not divide us. I will say, I understand the potential problem with live, laugh, love, mother. But what's the problem with Croc's father, bro? He already fucked. He had a kid. The kid is you. He's not out there trying to impress people with his kicks, right? He's got like a fucking resume. He has equity. He has assets. He has a rich history of lived experiences in his life. He doesn't need uncreased new shoes like you do, okay? He's a stud. Fuck it, $3? Ain't nothing but a peanut in this house. Send it. Base chips and malt are halved. We got nothing to worry about. Crocs are too post-irony coded. You guys, honestly, I'm going to give you a good piece of life advice. You need to have a child. The words that you're saying are obviously born of thoughts that you're having. So the shit that's going on inside of your head is more insane than the shit that you're saying, which should have you relegated and institutionalized to a mental asylum. You need to have a child, and then, like, you'll be like, what, post-irony coded? Kendrick Lamar versus Drake beef? I don't know what any of that stuff means, brother. We're going down to the playground. I'm bringing the Uncrustables. Can you bring some goldfish crackers? That's what the human brain, I'm not saying the human brain was meant for having children necessarily. I'm not saying it's the only way you can find fulfillment, but it wasn't built for shit posting, man. You could be so much more. I like the shit posts, don't get me wrong. I like them. But what the fuck are you talking about? The Crocs are post-irony coded? You just put them on and then you go pull some weeds in your garden. It's not a statement to just have some Crocs, man. Now, the Ludwig boots, that's a statement, and I love them for it. Don't get me wrong. But the Crocs, nah, man. It's a great comment. No one in this chat should have kids, including me, and I have 2. That's a good one. Pretty good, fucker. Pretty good. Love to strength a queen. Yes, yes, thank you so much. Why are you holding your finger to your chin like that? I literally don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop. I wish I did. I recognize that it looks annoying. I think it's annoying too. And yet, here we are. It just feels nice. I don't know what to tell you. True, I like playing these games because you can play them one-handed. That's a rare 2+2s in a row from chat. That's some good stuff. We like 8s in this deck. No, we have 4 8s. 3 4s. Cut you. The deck's getting mighty consistent, people. The deck's getting mighty consistent. That's 224 points. Put Mystic Summit first. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right on that one. I was about to get mad, but you're right. You're cooking with that one. That's for sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quick to anger. Only on Twitch. IRL, not quick to anger. You know what? Hang on. Let me take a look at the spectral pack here. Hex me? Absolutely not. Sigil me? If you went clubs, that would be crazy. Spades? Well, that's clubs in a manner of speaking. Sell me? Purchase me? It doesn't matter much. I understand the idea that so you should be here so that your flat mult then gets multiplied by 1.5, but you should be here. You could be there. You don't really do anything. Okay. Yeah. Baseball, it doesn't matter. Onyx last is fine. Okay, I'm trusting you on that one. It feels wrong to have card sharp first. But maybe that's what makes it so right. This is right. All right, I trust you on that one. I'm gonna trust you on that one. I saw a tweet, by the way, and this person didn't do anything wrong, but it just reminded me like how fucking long a human life can be, in a positive way, but also in a way that's like I'm starting to get to the second half of the curve a little bit. But the tweet was like, it was a clip from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it said, God, I should have been at the performance of The Nightman Cometh instead of being a toddler at the time. And then I was doing the math in my head, and I was like, the episode probably came out in like 2007 or 2008. So you were like 3 years old in 2007 or 2008? So you were born in like 2005? So you're fucking like 2 years old now. Wait, you're 19 years old? That's crazy. They didn't do anything wrong. It's just, you know, when you get older, you're like, society's getting older too, right? And then you meet someone and they're like, I'm 20 years old. And you're like, yeah, me too. Wait, what? No, I'm not. Like, I was 20 when that episode came out. So here's the fucked up thing, bro. You're rare. You're rare. You're giving us like 3.75 mult. If I sell you, that goes to 0. If I sell you, you go to 2.25 mult, which honestly makes you like a piece of shit that I don't care about. So I actually think that like in a 4 Joker deck, you're working on borrowed time. Though I appreciate you. You can join the team and you can play wherever you want to play, bro. You can play wherever you fit, wherever you feel. And I'm thinking that like it's gonna take us longer to reach the heights that we want to reach, but so be it. 9 hands is crazy. We could probably play every card in our deck. 2 flushes will get you there for sure. Lock in. We're fucking locked in, bro. We got 6 hands remaining. Why don't you lock in on being like a noteworthy chatter instead of just shouting your most basal impulses? How about another Wild King? I need glasses. So for $4 we send it. Thoughts on the Dallas Stars saving the NHL by eliminating the Vegas Golden Knights? I am for it. They have my support. Congratulations, Dallas. Hold the Corbin. I'd like to play another full house, please. It's doo-doo. It's beautiful. Send it. Why does bro have 7 hands? My ass if I was an octopus doctor. Honestly, I gotta play this right here. Trauma surgeon at the octopus hospital be like, we could make it work. That would have been a cleaner way to make that joke. Bro, why is my Full House so fucking ass, dude? It fucking sucks. It's a caco diarrhea bull doo-doo. It's gotta be done, bro. It's gotta be done. It's so ass! That can't be right. There's 5 cards. A Full House will get us there. We have 1 ace, 1 jack, a 9, a 7, and a 6. We are guaranteed to get a Full House after this. It's a mathematical certainty. Easiest play of my life. That being said, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Lads, I have to remind you, by the way, if you're in North America, this weekend is Mother's Day, okay? Sunday is Mother's Day. I'm just doing my part. Maybe it's boomer coded. I just want to make sure, because in case you people get busy, you got a lot of stuff going on. Get something set up for your mom. Get something set up for your wife. Or like live your life. It doesn't, it's, you know your own situation. Thank you, thank you. I should just start doing that as like a bit. I should be like, Valentine's Day is next week. People will be like, oh fuck, wait, it's sunny outside. I'm still cutting cards, man. We don't need 9 hands. We want 9 hands for now. We don't need 9 hands. Spectral cards in the Arcana, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. National Hot Dog Day next week. Fuck. All the Nathan's Famouses are gonna be sold out already. I don't want to brag. I didn't want to tip my hand. I don't know if my wife's watching. She already knows this. I got my Mother's Day reservation for my wife 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Found myself in a situation where I had a little bit of free time and said, you know what, let's pay it forward. Let's do something that me in the future will be pleased to have done. Hope she likes the white spot. It's a BC joke for you. In many ways, I gotta think. We have none 10s. I will play a pair in that case. Send it, bro. Is it a sushi restaurant? Listen. Is it a sushi restaurant? No. Do they have something on the menu that's probably like, deep fried California roll? Yeah, probably. Probably. I think we're going to go 07 on this one, by the way. I think we're in trouble. Although, we should draw every card in our deck. Which means we will be able to play 4-of-a-kind kings again. I mean, this is more micromanaging than you should have to do with this. Wow, that was easy, actually. Never mind. Chat, he's not going to play Hades 2 in early access. No, I'm definitely going to play Hades 2. I'm just not going to play it today because we got plans. Supergiant. Supergiant, it's ready. Sony, it's ready. I'm not ready. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? Blue Seal goes insane. Start there. Probably should have played Familiar first in case it destroys the card I just made. It did destroy a king, but it gave me another king. I'll respect that. Like, vampire over, like... We do need a molter, but we also need something that, like, fucking makes molt. I guess you're a molter. Okay, we just respect it. Full house is easier to play. I'm an early access guy. I know it rankles Apollo, but I have no quarrels with early access. He describes it as, you know, like it's destroying the industry. I'm like, fucking cool games come out earlier. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm stupid. I don't really want a Jupiter, though. I'd much rather get a Mars out of it or something. Is it worth fishing for it? I think it's worth fishing for it, bro. We'll lose like a lot of money in the process, but to get an extra Mars would go crazy. Hold the Veronica. Was your kid early access as well? All kids are early access, bro. They only pop out like when they pop out. Wait, let me think about this. Because, like, if we let the brains grow larger so they weren't useless when they were born, they would be, like, cracking moms in half on the delivery table. Why is everyone saying, huh? Do I need to draw a diagram or something? I think we play 4-of-a-kind. I think we commit to the 4-of-a-kind right now. It's just easier to play, less risky. It wasn't even that good. Kids are early access just doesn't sound right. Okay, when you put it that way, fucking Drake. You know what I'm sick of, though? I'm sick of saying, like, completely innocuous sentences, and then you make me feel like a fucking criminal because your cooked brain misinterprets it. This shit is like the streamer curse, man. You say a completely innocuous sentence, and then some fucking ex-convict in Idaho is like, well, that doesn't sound right. It sounds right to normal people, motherfucker. Doesn't sound right to you. That's something you might want to talk to with your therapist or your PO or something. I don't know. I'm not living in that ecosystem. Decrease level of played poker hand. Well, that's we really only want to play 1 4-of-a-kind then. More like PU. That would go crazy at the schoolyard. If kids had parole officers, they would be like, oh, snap. For the first hand, I should leave you here, and I hope we win in 1. It wasn't even fucking close. 3 queens remain, okay? Okay. Right. Kids these days don't have PO officers. I mean, honestly, they don't know what the fuck it's like, man. They don't know what it's like out in the streets like us. They do in America. This is not your fault. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it. It's a system that like you had no control over. But be honest, plus 1 in chat if this describes your school, 2 if it doesn't. Did you have police officers that worked in your school like every day? Like they didn't just show up when there was a problem. They were like, it's every day, bro. My school did not have police officers. Obviously, like it goes without saying, I don't live in the United States of America. I live in Canada, but Full House was level 3. I'd send it. I'd give it a chance at least. Give it a chance at least. Okay, now the one that really blows me away, and don't get me wrong, like I understand why the school felt like they had to do it. But like, can I get a 1 in chat if you had to go through a metal detector to get into the place where you learned how to like do the quadratic equation? That's the one that is crazy to me. There's a few ones, there's a lot of 2s, which I'm thankful for, but only for 2 years? That's crazy to me. We gotta throw some straight dookie at you. We're gonna make it, just don't panic. It's just math. This one is just math. We will make it. We could play a full house. I'm not about that lifestyle though. I'm about the lifestyle of playing 4 of a kind so that we're guaranteed to get Mars. And then use Mars and use Fool and use Mars. And we're so back. No, and then. And then. Hang on, you gotta go here. That could have been dangerous. So true. Oh, been drinking it for years. Allman Brothers song or Altman Brothers daughter? Okay, so wait, who are the Altman brothers? Is that Sam Bankman-Fried and Sam Altman? Or am I confused? The answer is going to be the Allman brothers either way. I mean, I'll just let you know. And some of you are probably part of this camp. I don't damn you with this, okay? I don't damn you with this. I'm just expressing my opinion. Almost anything versus Tech Thread Bro daughter, the son is going to win. Anything short of like felonious son versus, you know, Tech Thread Bro daughter, it's almost guaranteed going to default to the son. I just can't imagine like taking care of a child, raising it, teaching it about the world, giving it ample resources, the ability to do whatever they want as long as it's not nothing, and then have them grow up and be like the CMO of a grilled cheese startup, and they spend like all day just like, I previously suffered from tummy aches, but one thing changed my life. Answer in the thread below. And then it's like a 70 tweet thread about like drink water or something like that. I couldn't live with myself, I think. It's too self-important. Early Bitcoin adopter, daughter? Yeah, I'd probably like live with that. That'd probably be okay in the whole scheme of things. Take the good with the bad. Yeah, thank you. That's a much more eloquent way to put it. Here's what my divorce taught me about business-to-business sales. Like, every thread just gives me the same vibe. That's such a good way to put it. I'm also like, first off, I know that like the shit is made up, but let's pretend it's not. Imagine you're like that dude's like now ex-wife, and you're like, bro's really out here like airing our shit out to like try to get 6 more people to subscribe to his newsletter. Like, is nothing sacred these days? It's fucked up, man. We have no kings left! Have we played 2-pair this time? Chat, this is not a joke. Have we played 2-pair? Yes? I think so. That's all I could ask for, honestly, is the I think so. I'm fucked. I can't believe it. What happened? Move them all to the right? I mean... Can't move them all to the right. Joker order? What's crazy? The Joker order is like right. It's just scuffed, I think. I don't know. Like, it's painted deck. It's hard. We go again. We got 45 minutes till Abiotic Factor. Oh, you played? I played full houses with my kings like a fucking maroon, dude. What were they thinking? What was I even saying? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Again, I don't know. You know, the same way that, like, you know, we've said in the past, you know, anybody who wants to be like the president should be recused from the presidency, because I'm skeptical of anybody who would actually want that job, wanting it for the right reasons. That's like how I feel about the blue check attention grabbers on Twitter. Is like, if you actually had life figured out, you wouldn't want attention. You'd be out there like living life. But what I mean, obviously, like, I'm a little literate online. It means like you're selling the magic bullet because you got like a newsletter or whatever. Like, I get it. But like, I don't know. It's just kind of sad to me. Like, I kind of feel like if you're that rich and you're not working in media, why don't you just go away? Like, I don't mean like I don't want to hear from you. That's secondary. But like, I mean, like, sincerely, like, do you want to be on your deathbed and be like, wow, I'm glad I spent 20 years like trying to hawk my Substack? Like, if you're already rich, maybe that matters to you and I'm way off base. But otherwise, I'm like, you can't be that rich, because wouldn't you just be like surfing? You'd really rather sell your newsletter with like clickbait Twitter threads than be surfing? That just doesn't sound right to me. Okay, flush me. Are you surfing, Pill? Nah, but like, I think I'd rather surf than tweet. I think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, though. Maybe I'll look back on this shit when I'm... Hey, mods, delete the clip. I'm trying to sell my Substack right now. I'm trying to get my Substack off the ground. 4 6s. I always think flush me, Jay. Me too. Me too. Men in Black. It might be Men in Black too. What a film. Mr. Barry Sonnenfeld, everybody. We need jokers or we're going to die. We're going to die. I'm just going to be honest with you. Is Anti 2? The vibes are just off on this one. I'm just going to restart. Just don't really like it. Don't really like that one. I'll give this a shot. I don't know, like, maybe this is the most fucked up thing I've ever said. But it like makes me sad when I see old people addicted to tweeting. And I'm like, you should be a curmudgeon. You should have had like all the attention you ever wanted in your entire life by now. And now when people knock on your door, you should be like opening the little like mail slot and going like, go away. You shouldn't be out there like, you know, just in my head, my image of the elderly at least is like, you know, you should be content in your life, having a cup of tea or something like that. Like you're really like 52 years old with 6 kids, tweeting like getting angry that somebody said there's too many pickup trucks in the world. Like go fucking do something, man. It's crazy. Not even saying you're wrong, but like you gotta you gotta fucking do something, right? Like, don't you wanna? There's something to think about with this run. We got some themes already. We want to play spades. I want to play spades. Freddie Mercury, if he was still alive, playing Balatro. I want to play spades. I want to draw all the spades and then play them. Na 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 na. What does he say? He's always saying stuff, man. He's always saying stuff. Yeah. I love it when he says stuff. Lots of people do. Lots of people do. That's why Queen is the most popular band in the world. I want to get on Mr. Bones' wild ride. What song Queen pilled you? Well, you know, like, I'm actually a Queen hater. And by hater, I don't mean I hate them. So I probably should have chosen a different word. But I do think that they're maybe a little overrated. But I will also say they do have some great songs. I just think it's a rare band where their most famous songs are also some of their worst songs. I really do like Ramen, dude. At least we can use it for a bit. I'm not saying Popular is bad. I'm just saying that We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions are very bad. Those are very bad songs that happen to be popular. Ace 2-2-4. Bohemian Rhapsody, not their fault, but heavily overplayed by the most annoying people on planet Earth. It's not their fault. I said not their fault. Okay, dude. I brought them back! But then, like, the Queen's got some great songs. Somebody to Love. Bum, bum, ba-na-na, ba-na, he works hard. At the end of the day, somebody. So I can't sing the melody. That's Freddie Mercury, bro. He's like one of the greatest singers of all time. Two spades. You gotta go immolate on this. We kept our spades as well. You big disgrace. Maybe I'm just mad because I'm always waving my feather all over the place. And that used to be something that society respected, but it fell by the wayside after that song came out. Honestly, I mean, if we're being honest, I'm going to play the most boring Balatro run of all time. I'm a different kind of beast. Favorite little kid book series? I mean, right now, my kid's rocking with Elephant and Piggy. No doubt about that. Elephant and Piggy by Mo Willems goes pretty hard. I'd recommend it. Also, a couple of books. She got hooked on this one from the library called Flowers Are Pretty Weird. And it's a book from the perspective of a bee that has lots of flower facts in it. And then we bought the sequel, Butterflies Are Pretty Gross. Learning a little bit about butterflies myself as well. Add it to the list. The Pigeon books by Mo Willems. She loves those too. She does. She's into them. What the fuck? I think we need this. My son's favorite Elephant and Piggy book is There's a Bird on Your Head. Classic, classic. I don't know that one. We've been reading I Broke My Trunk and Should I Share My Ice Cream? And Waiting is Very Hard. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are. Does she like Dr. Seuss? She likes it okay. She's kind of over it, though. Are you high right now? Oh, you're hitting me with the I see. You ever get nervous? I don't think that your parents like you very much. Just from what you're saying to me. I know what you're talking about. Fuck it, bro. So what we lose? Nah. We don't go down like that. I'm 35 and I'm still not over Dr. Seuss. What's funny is everybody's gonna laugh at you. They're gonna be like, oh, that wouldn't be me. But they're like 22 and they're still not over SpongeBob. And like, I hate to tell you this might be like a little bit of a black pill for you, but you've probably changed more from 0 to 22 than you're gonna change from like 22 until you die. So like, if you were gonna mix it up, you probably would have done it by now. So I'm just saying, be careful who you make fun of, because you might be making fun of like a version of yourself from the future. Of course, I used to be a baby. Okay, that's not really what I meant, but +2. Imagine if these all became 8s. Not gonna do it. Wow! Pluto. You're a puss? Yeah? You fucking are what you eat, bro. You ever get that one from grade school? Two guys who have never seen a vagina talking about which one of them gets more sex. Oh, it's funny because it's true. Oh, man. Toss it. 1,000 points. Is that what they're calling you these days? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You have a kid? I know, that's why I stopped lying about my height. I can tell it like Tom Brady at his own roast. I can tell it like it is now. How tall are you? 174 centimeters. I got tilted though because I told Chibli I was 174 centimeters and then he Googled it and said you're 5'7". And then I Googled it. I was like, what the fuck? You fucking say that shit to me? 5'7", bro? I Googled it because I was like, wait, that's not fucking 5'7". It's 5.7 feet, okay? It's not 5 feet 7 inches, which is like 5.51 feet. It's 5.7, not 5'7". Oh, I should probably purchase this. Yes. So you're short? I'm tall within my generation. Excuse me. To a shrinkage, Jerry? I'm not surprised that I'm not that tall. Like 70% of my diet as a child was like wheat thins, bro. I'll take responsibility for that. Nobody's fault but my own. Playing a lot of 2 pairs. Let's get those going. You seem so Triscuit coated. Well, the problem with Triscuits is that a serving is 4. And that's just not enough Triscuits, quite frankly. For me, the type of beast that I am. So I would rather just eat like, you know, wheat thins, where a serving is like, it's probably like 17 wheat thins. And then I would just eat like 6 or 7 servings of that. There's no repeat hand types this round. I gotta think about this. Gotta think about this one. I think we should discard all face cards. That's step 1. Sorry, ramen. I'd like the ramen with you, cause it's ramen. And I hope you like chashu too. The most annoying ramen restaurant on the planet. Where ramen. I'd like the ramen with you. This would totally work. This can be my 2011 nostalgia restaurant that I've been talking about opening. Where for some reason it's like ramen, but it's served with like sriracha on the table and bacon salt. And it only plays epic rap battles of history on the TV. You know, I could use another hand. They serve Moscow mules there. We could. Did I miss my Moscow mules window? I've never had one. I kind of thought we were still in peak Moscow mule territory, but maybe everybody's moved on to the Aperol Spritz. I don't have the cup though. I don't have the cup anymore. Fucking Aperol Spritz. I don't know what the trendy cocktail is, because I just drink beer. You know, I'm like a normal guy. I was at the January 6th Capitol riots. Peacefully, I drink beer. Espresso martini. I did see, was it like the Applebee's espresso martini, where it was like vodka, Diet Coke, and then had like a bunch of coffee beans on the top of it? I was like, that can't be right, man. Fucking Moxie's ass cocktail, milestones coded, etc., etc. Whatever. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I work in a bar. We still get a lot of Moscow mules, but also a lot of ranch waters. We've been through this before. What is... I don't remember, though. What is ranch water? It sounds rancid. Seltzer with a shot of ranch? No. Tequila, lime, and soda water? That sounds nice. Sounds nice. Are we spades? We're very spades coded. Yes, we are. We're screwed, bro. We're not gonna win this run. I have no impetus. I have none impetus. I got here 1.82. Okay, here's what's gonna fucking happen. We're gonna draw a shitload of 8s. We're gonna make them all spades. What am I doing? My 8s? It's okay, we drew an 8 of spades. That's fine. But like, don't fuck with me, okay? You missed a flush house? Actually, I didn't want to play a flush house because if I played a flush house, it would be bad for me because then it would cause more flush houses to show up in celestial packs, and I don't want to. Again, okay, I missed it. You got me. I missed it. Okay. Is that what you wanted to hear? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A straight flush. We take those. You ever beat Jokerless? I actually beat Jokerless. I don't want to brag, but it was like 3 years before Balatro even came out. Because my whole life I had been Jokerless until around December 2019 when Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix's Best Picture nominee Joker came out, and I saw it in the theater. Flush isn't gonna get us there, bro. I gotta take a peek. It's gotta be 4 of a kind. We have 1 9 remaining. We have 2 aces remaining. I mean, this is, we're swinging for the fences, bro. It was fun while it lasted. Pretty close. And I hope you like Joker too. Hey! Yeah, we're joking. We're joking. I'd like to joke with you. I know what you're talking about. I get the picture. Probably not gonna take like a fucking eternal hallucination. I guess I'll take The Family. Dom Toretto, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. At least it's 10 freaking mult, bro. 10 mult goes kind of crazy. 20 times 12. Who do you think you are, Geddy Lee? Meet the Laternos. Librarian, it's not, I'm not angry at the bit, okay? But you're not, you're a VTuber viewer, okay? You're not like, the rap beef is not for you. No disrespect. You're a Johnny come lately. You're engagement farming with like the flavor of the day, okay? Get him? I'm not getting you. You can interface with whatever elements of media you want to interface with. But I'm not gonna give you credit for it. Gonna give you credit for it. Go back to listening to the fucking Toho Electric 17 soundtrack or something, okay? I'm going with this. I understand everybody's talking about it. It's a great flush waiting to happen. How about this? What are your thoughts on the beef? I haven't even heard any of the songs. I tend to be pro Kendrick Lamar. A lot of Kendrick songs have made it onto the Peloton playlist for sure. That being said, I only heard some clips, and I had to ask. I went to the Discord because I didn't want to tweet it. I didn't say I don't want to be a firebrand. But I asked Bear Taffy. I said, Bear, I only listened to some clips on Twitter. Does Kendrick Lamar really do the Kendrick voice the whole time? You know, where it like pitches up and down wildly, like a demon is talking to him? And he said, no, that's just for like some specific parts of the songs. And I was like, oh, thank God. I just couldn't, I'm happy he's rapping normally, okay? I'm not taking this garbage. He makes fun of the Toronto accent. Okay, now that tears it, Kendrick. You've gone too far. Now, I supported you earlier in the beef, but the Canadian accent is not something to be made fun of, especially because it's diminishing over the last several generations as a result of mass communications, bud. It's the sort of thing that, like, we should really be trying to preserve and honor it as a Canadian tradition instead of making fun of it, okay? Just because you know what, Kendrick? You take a wrong step in Scarborough, bro. You see what happens, okay? These streets are crazy out here, don't you know? You know what, Kendrick? I used to think you were cool. Don't let me catch you at the Boston Pizza at the corner of Eglinton and Bloor, okay? You fucking hoser. We'll put your ass in the fucking penalty box. Money. So true. Want me to take you to the fucking sin bin, bud? So true. Did you know I shouldn't even tell you this because this is not it's privileged information. I've already told you if you ever want to deliberately make a Canadian angry, tell them that the War of 1812 is not a war that Canada won because Canada didn't exist as a country back then. Secondarily, the most insulting word that you can call a Canadian is a Disney character with the Y cut off the end. And he says, ahyuk. You might think like hoser, bitch, loser, motherfucker, whatever. If you call someone a goof in Canada, it's about to pop off. Like sometimes you'll be walking around like downtown and you'll hear like some people yelling at each other. As soon as you hear some dude with a winter coat on in like the middle of July say, you fucking goof, you're like, we gotta get inside. Like shit's about to pop off, bro. That's crazy. I'm telling you, it's sincere. Bud is like the prelude to a fight, for sure. But it can escalate beyond that. Bud is fighting words. Bud is like, if someone called me Bud at the Canucks game, I would be like, grab your coat, honey. We're leaving. It's a powder keg in here. I'm trying to play four of a kind. We should delete a pair of things we don't like. There you go. You wouldn't stand on business? Nah, I don't think so. It depends on the situation. I can't afford to die. Like, that's just me being honest with you. I need to stay alive. Too many people rely on me. It's fucked up. There's no rest. Don't break! And like, if we get into a fight, I'm definitely getting my ass beat. So like, I gotta make sure that it's for a good cause if I'm going in. I mean, we could hermit fool, then we'd have 16 bucks. It's true. What else are you gonna do? I guess you could fool hanged man and then hermit and be at 8 bucks. You know what? Let's make the deck consistent. We need family to pop off at some point. Stay in the margins to keep the homies safe. Never go against the family. So true. Jerry Seinfeld in that episode of Seinfeld Coded, I think, maybe, something like that. Never go against the family. I get it's a Godfather reference, but... I've seen some clips from the new Jerry Seinfeld Pop-Tarts movie, and somehow it's like actually worse than I could have. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the critical and commercial response to it. I guess the audience response to it. There's really a scene in the movie where Don Draper and John Slattery return to like reference Mad Men. It's like movie 34, right? This is movie 35. It's too self-aware. Jerry. Quite contrary. How does your fucking garden grow, bud? I mean, I would like to buy the voucher, but I think first, did you sell for $2? You sell for $2? Give me this shit then. Anti-3. Yeah, I think Jerry got confused. When he said you can't make comedy, I think he was only speaking from like his personal experience. I believe that he can't make comedy anymore. I'm not gonna go off again. I respect Jerry Seinfeld's contributions to the world of comedy, and I respect his contributions to Seinfeld, which are often disrespected because it's easy to hit at him. Don't get me wrong. But like in 2024, yeah. And you're talking to a guy who actually, like, on occasion, will put on an episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, which is, like, I'm loath to admit it. We need the flush, man. It's embarrassing. I know. There's some funny stories sometimes, though. Used to get real toys in your Cracker Jacks, like a tin whistle. Now you get a picture of a fucking snake. Boys, this is for all the Marbies. Only play one hand type this round, huh? What have we played the most? 2 pair? That's fucked. I have to play 2 pair though. No, you could play full house and then screw yourself because you're not going to be able to draw full house consistently. Is John Mulaney still funny? I like him. I like him. Been drinking it for years. I mean, we could get some gas as long as we just don't play 2 pair for a bit. Motherfucker, you. Okay. Here's what we do. He's still funny, but he lost my trust. He doesn't know you, though. What are you talking about? Maybe that's the joke. I don't know. Maybe you might have been serious, but I'm not trying to make you feel bad. But I'm like, you know, he doesn't need your trust. He's a man on the screen. I think you're just having a laugh, though. I'm actually his ex-wife. Well, that's fine. You have probably the only case, I would say, in this chat at least, for caring about John Mulaney's personal life. His 17-year-old ex. That's Jerry Seinfeld. John Mulaney was addicted to drugs, okay? It's 2 different things. Don't get them conflated here. That was Jerry. Don't put Jerry's sins on John Mulaney. What the fuck are we going to do? We are going to play. We are going to play 4 of a kind. Okay. We're going to play 4 of a kind. What was that voice? I was communing with the Dark Lord. You got a fucking problem? Chat, level with me? Why is this run so ass? I'm on anti-4. Shouldn't that just be like steamrolling it at this point? Joe Biden. Yep. Yeah. You ain't wrong. Say it again for the lads at the back. Joe Biden. Joseph. We didn't draw it, y'all. Uh-oh, y'all. It's getting kind of hazy. Oh, no. 07 this one. 13 minutes? That's easy, bro. That's guaranteed. Quick painted deck. Yeah, easy money. We have to play fast. You want to play fast? We play flushes. Vibes are rancid. That's fine. Rancid vibes never hurt me. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not that good. 2 pair. 2 pairs pretty good. 2 pairs pretty good. Need 30 points. 10, 10. 5, 5. Whatever happened to Shmo Yoho? They stopped making news that could be songified, I think, is the answer to the question. It's a sad story, but it's true. Back in the day, you could songify anything, but now because of woke, you can only songify things that have been certified by the empathetic elite. Hanged man. Destroy odds. Okay. I'm playing even cards. Yes. What am I doing? I'm discarding. I'm playing a full house that has no even cards in it at all. I need even cards. I don't need anything. We're playing. Why am I in my own head about this? You got 5, 5, bro. That's 20 times 4. You're there. You're there. You know what I should do though? I should probably like buy in and. Hey, can somebody tell me what the size of Abiotic factor is? Nope, Chuck Testa. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar. Well, I'd say we're pretty much set. Let's go to the moon. Hear me out here. 10, 6, 4, 4. He's a stud. 10 gigabytes according to Google? What the fuck? I gotta get on this shit right now, dude. Holy fuck. It looks like Half-Life, bro. I thought it was gonna be like 700 megs. Add the cart. View my carts. Continue to payment. Oh, brother, here we go. You're on Steam Family View. I know. Installation. Okay, there we go. Should be ready. Should be ready in time. No sweat. It's really good. It better be. 9 gigs. What is this? Call of Duty? It's done. That was fast. You inspired me to get a quarter pounder with cheese after my workout. Honestly, people aren't going to like this, but that's based. I'm not going to go so far as to say that McDonald's is good for you. That's crazy. I will say, if you just get a sandwich, no fries, and no full sugar soda, anybody that says, oh, you're having junk food, I personally look at them as intellectually dishonest. I think they're using the heuristic that all McDonald's is bad for you. Oh, really? So the fucking glass of water I got from the toilet at McDonald's is bad for me? Okay, free thinker. Water is bad for you now. You heard it here first. Shallow and pedantic. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I've been saying for years. Why were you drinking from the toilet though? Brother, there was a guy pissing in the sink. What am I supposed to do? Line up? I gotta use some fucking evens, bro. You're playing 10, 8, 8 instead of a 4 of a kind. All products created by McDonald's are unhealthy. Don't even get me started, you know? 390 calorie McDouble from McDonald's, junk food. You making a 900 calorie burger at home, wholesome cooking. Hemomancer. We're eating good in the fucking neighborhood, bitch. Get in. Ten 8 4 4. Wrong restaurant? What's eating good in the neighborhood? Is that Applebee's? Are there laws against false advertising? If you're at an Applebee's, you're not eating good in the neighborhood. You're eating bad at a fucking strip mall, dude. There's no neighborhood there. There's no sense of community. There's just parking spots. Oh, please. Sorry. The only way she could have a contribution to science is if they resume sending chimps into outer space. Bazinga. It's a little joke from the Big Bang Theory. Extra large blind! I can't do that. Are you crazy? Or maybe I motherfucking can. Nope. On the other hand, though, new YouTuber Splash be like, what's going on, my friend? It's a reference to Sketch. You don't like it? Okay. You're not cool enough to know who Sketch is, but that's not your fault. Easiest win of my life. Mistakes were made. Why'd you throw? I thought it was gonna work, dude. I thought it because it was an even. I thought it was good. We were close. Slash marker